We have these idiots now armed and attacking ICE agents.
Christina Coleman, she has the latest on this morning's attack on law enforcement in Illinois.
And Trump laid it down by telling Chicago
Billions of dollars for Chicago's infrastructure projects are now frozen.
Trump administration announcing that decision today.
You're not getting any more money. No more money for me. No more money. How are you good people doing, my American and foreign brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me up here. Follow me down here. Click this because it helps me very much. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, don't forget to click the bell notification. That will bring down a drop box for you to select all notifications. Lastly, don't forget to check out the other channel called Man, Husband, Father. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys. Yeah, a big old huge thing broke out. And yeah, your boy was taking care of some business. I was up there, y'all, and I wanted to go out there so bad, but my wife was like, don't go by there because something can happen to us. And sometimes that's why I'm like, I'm going to drop you off somewhere and just be like, yeah, I'm about to go out and go talk to one of my cousins and meet up with one of my brothers or something in the city and just go down there and get my own. But, you know, I knew she would be like so worried, so scared to death, whatever like that. But anyway, folks, these people are now coming at the police and ICE agents armed. And it's something that I'm about to show y'all in this story that I do not like at all. And I don't want to give it away, but I do want to give y'all a hint. Let me give y'all a hint. The hint is response. And when y'all see this story, that's your hint, response. All right, that's it. Check it out.
Christina Coleman, she has the latest on this morning's attack on law enforcement in Illinois. Christina.
Hi, John. DHS Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin says law enforcement officers were boxed in by 10 cars this morning in Broadview, Illinois, the very same area where anti-ICE crowds have been gathering for days. She said, quote, agents were unable to move their vehicle and exited the car. One of the drivers who rammed the law enforcement vehicle was armed with a semi-automatic weapon. She says law enforcement fired defensive shots at an armed U.S. citizen who drove herself to the hospital to get care for wounds. McLaughlin also said that the armed woman was named in a CBP intelligence bulletin last week for doxing agents and posting online, hey, to all my gang, let's F them up. Don't let them take anyone. Very disturbing. Things got violent outside of the ICE facility in Broadview, Illinois, again early yesterday morning. Take a look at that, with anti-ICE protesters clashing with law enforcement. Approximately 250 anti-ICE protesters gathered there. Federal agents fired pepper balls and tear gas to try and break up the crowd, blocking federal operations. Today, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker put out a statement saying the Trump administration intends to federalize 300 members of the Illinois National Guard in the coming hours. Pritzker said, quote, this morning, the Trump administration's Department of War gave me an ultimatum. Call up your troops or we will. It is absolutely outrageous and un-American to demand a governor send military troops within our own borders and against our will. Pritzker maintains that there's no need for military troops on the ground in Illinois, and he says he will not call up the National Guard. Meantime, in Portland, another city with ongoing violence outside of an ICE facility, a fistfight broke out between an ICE supporter and anti-ICE protester. Now, you could see there in that video that was a conservative influencer who had been arrested by Portland police. Explained to our Bill Malugin what had happened. He has since been released. But there you go. You could see that fist fight between that ICE protester and anti-ICE supporter. There you go. There you see him laid out. That's just some of the ongoing violence there. Now, federal authorities say local politics is impacting police involvement. Take a listen.
Unfortunately, local police has been restricted from responding or cooperating at all with federal authorities, which is completely absurd.
Also last night, Portland police say they arrested 2 men who refused to get out of the street and engaged in aggressive behavior toward each other during the protests. Again, just some of the ongoing violence in that area, John. Very, very disturbing.
Yeah, Christina Coleman, what a week. Thank you. We just, received this statement from the U.S. Attorney's Office. The Chicago U.S. Attorney's Office is aware of this serious incident, which placed officer life and safety at risk. This Department of Justice does not tolerate assaults and obstruction of our brave men and women in federal law enforcement. We will investigate and prosecute all those who assault or obstruct federal law enforcement, including public officials, and we will hold them accountable to the full extent of the law. That statement from the U.S. Attorney's Office.
Yeah. So the problem that I have with this is they're armed and they are attacking. And didn't Trump give y'all the authority to use full force? Pepper gas. I know. I'm just saying. I mean, y'all, come on, y'all. There's a lot of things that are less lethal than bullets. And I'm not just talking about ones that might be consistent of rubber, but they're made of another type of metal too that's not as lethal as the firing power that comes out when you shoot lead. Just saying. Just saying. There is no way in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Man, y'all, if these people are truly indeed paid actors like they're claiming that they are, which they are. Oh, no, they're not, Ty. I mean, it's literally so bad in some parts while we were up there that different people sent video of what was going down in Chicago. They literally have the police standing down. Brandon Johnson has the police standing down. There's crimes being committed right in front of the police officer's face, throwing things, tearing up stuff right in front of the police face. But the police can't do nothing because Mayor Brandon Johnson told him to stand down because Governor Pritzker told him to do that. But yet, Trump coming in with the National Guard, they're the bad people. Oh, no, you're just making up a bunch of bull crap. Then what is this that you're about to see?
Welcome to Chicago.
I guess that was just all our imagination. You know, this is just a bunch of made up conspiracy theory bull crap, right? A bunch of conspiracy theory made up bull crap, right? Now, in all of this mess that's going on, they messed around and just thought Trump. Well, I don't know if Pritzker and Johnson think that President Trump is bluffing. And y'all, I think President Trump, I'm just keeping it 100% real. I think President Trump is not playing around this time. And what I mean by that is look at President Trump's response and how he's handling this situation right now. You know what I'm saying? Look at how he's not playing no games. And games like what, Ty? Like right now, President Trump held back that money. Watch how things change once federal funding stops flowing in, because they're trying to get it the wrong way. But at the same time, this is affecting the infrastructure of Chicago, and they're going to try to bend this and make this a race thing. See, look, Trump keeping his money back. Look who is hurting the worst, because he racist. It's hurting the inner city people, which we know consist of them Negroes. The Negro, the black people needed the most downtrodden, red line, purple line. They the ones that need the most, and he deliberately doing it this way to hurt the black people. Yeah, watch how they spend it. Check it out.
Billions of dollars for Chicago's infrastructure projects are now frozen.
Trump administration announcing that decision today comes a day after President Trump threatened to use the government shutdown to cut federal funding to democratically run states and cities. Jewel Hillary is live in the Lakeview neighborhood with more on this. Jewel.
Hi, good afternoon, Pat and Lourdes. According to a memo from the U.S. Department of Transportation, the federal government is pausing $2.1 billion from the city based on alleged race-based contracting. According to the DOT, that's the remaining amount of federal funding allocated for major CTA projects. One of them is the Red Line extension, set to add 4 stops to underserved communities on the south side. The other is the Red and Purple Line modernization project, a multi-year project that is nearly complete and expected to offer fewer delays, more efficient service, and relieve overcrowding. On X, President Trump's Office of Management and Budget Director shared a post saying the L projects have been put on hold to ensure funding is not flowing via race-based contracting. The DOT says it issued a policy this week barring race and sex-based contracting requirements from federal grants, and that the Red Purple Line projects are under administrative review to determine whether any unconstitutional practices are occurring. During an event in Lakeview that just wrapped up, Mayor Brandon Johnson commented on this news.
Oh, this is another example of how deranged this president is and how fixated he is on, removing opportunities away from Black and brown and Asian and working class communities.
We have reached out to the CTA to get their comments on this, but have not heard back yet. Also, Mayor Johnson says he will fight the administration's decision, and that could include filing lawsuits. Additionally, today's announcement comes on the heels of the White House announcing that it's withholding $8 billion for clean energy projects in blue states, including here in Illinois. Reporting live on the north side, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
Was I right or was I right? Was I right or was I right? What'd I tell y'all? That's what they do, ladies and gentlemen. No, y'all, they've been getting warned since he got in there, let them know what he was going to do. Brandon Johnson and Governor Pritzker are not doing anything about the crimes that's not just in Illinois, y'all. You got to look at other places, too. I'm just keeping it real. Danville. Danville is crazy. Send them to Danville. Decatur, baby Chicago, Decatur. Y'all kind of, there's some parts of Peoria, there's some parts of Springfield, but nothing is really beating out Chicago and Danville, in my opinion. Decatur is kind of crazy too, but there's no need for Decatur. I mean, not too bad, not too bad, but it's still crazy in Decatur. But anyway, y'all, the point is saying that you were warned what he was going to do. He told you what he was going to do, and all of a sudden, y'all want to just throw out these talking points: treason, dictator, authoritarianism, totalitarianism. That's what he's doing. Oh, he's hurting black people. And don't be surprised they throw gay people or something in there, people. Don't be surprised they throw gay people in there, y'all. They will probably throw gay people in there too, trans people or something like that. They're gonna throw them in there. And here's the deal, though. Nobody cares now. Not that nobody care about those protected individuals. People are done. We saw through the bullcrap. Y'all proved who y'all were and what y'all about these last 4 years. And people are done with, no matter how much y'all whine and cry, people are done with it. By the way, during those riots in the video that I showed you guys, where are the Chicago natives at, huh? Told y'all, these people are well organized and they're being funded. And I hope that they are able to go through and get to them through the Department of Justice. And I don't want them to be held accountable. I want them thrown in prison. I don't want this. We're going to hold them accountable. No. Say what you're going to do. We're going to throw them in prison, and we're going to go for the maximum sentence on each one of these offenses. We're not going for the minimum. We're going for the max. Anyway, y'all, I'm done with this. Let me know what y'all think of this thus far. If you have not done this, do what you see right here. Do this. This really helps my channel. The next video that I'm going to do after this one is going to be up there. Things as of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed, which I don't know why, click this. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.